play with all black, nigga.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the car.
I was gonna play in all black, but
Flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be best though. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more dress though. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist while I point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100-minute bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Hey, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, pass the pigs, jam, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up.
The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. The scene a short time ago. This crowd, they love their 49ers, and they were in full roar as their guys burst out of the locker room. And we're ready for football as the 49ers get set to do battle with the Baltimore Ravens. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10.
I'm gonna do the same thing I did on Bro Man last night. I'm gonna put your ass in a box. Put your ass in a box.
50, here we go. 180! You don't want none, baby. You don't want none. Hey, you don't want to see me. You don't want it. Switch it, switch it, switch it. Come on, switch it.
On first down, Garoppolo. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Bad start there, a big loss on their first play from scrimmage. It's second down.
Here we go.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. And that's going to be incomplete.
I know our vantage point might be a little bit better way up here, but that looked like an ill-advised throw to me. I didn't see anything open, and this play just didn't look right from the beginning.
It did not. I thought he might get outside and just chuck it away. Dangerous pass, incomplete. To throw is Garoppolo.
Get him! Get him! I'm telling you, mama, put your ass in the fucking box, big
visiting
dog.
team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we
defense.
talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd
give a
quiet
fuck
now
who the
early.
fuck-
See if
yeah.
their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Here's Thomas. A good return there, 17 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll run for the first time with Mark Ingram. And very little daylight there. He'll get a couple up to the 44. On second down, it's Ingram. Give him 3 on the run there. Now they're looking at a 3rd and about 5. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by Quan Williams.
That was a really nice interception. I think it illustrates the differences between playing man and playing zone. When you're in man, all you're focused on is the receiver in front of you. But when you're in zone, you're allowed to read the quarterback's eyes and go to the ball. That's exactly what happened on that play.
You ain't gonna do shit with it.
The former Purdue Boilermaker, Raheem Mostert. He'll get it inside the red zone, but only for a couple down to the 19. Well, Raheem Mostert, he was great in that NFC title game, 220 yards. But Super Bowl, 58 yards on 12 carries, though. He did score the touchdown in the third quarter to put the Niners up 20-10.
And think about the journey of Raheem Mostert and what he's traveled. That he has a 220-yard game, 4 touchdowns in the NFC title game that you just mentioned. But only getting 12 carries in the Super Bowl, I don't think in his wildest dreams he would have thought, I only got 12 carries in a Super Bowl? That tells you how valuable he became and what people will focus on. And don't forget Tevin Coleman, the great comeback from the dislocated shoulder against Green Bay in the title game. 5 carries, 28 yards in the Super Bowl. Came back to start that game. Showed a great amount of toughness. But they didn't run it nearly as much as we expected. And they ended up with the result that maybe was unexpected too. A loss in the Super Bowl.
No. 50 seconds to Mike. Hey, let's get that ball, D. Let's get that ball right here.
Snap comes at 1. Garoppolo. And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey.
Told you weren't gonna do shit with it. Told you weren't gonna do shit with it.
And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line.
Told this damn man he wasn't gonna do a damn thing with it.
On them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. This is Ingram on 1st and 10. There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner. On 2nd and 7, Jackson. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. No gain that time on the completion, and it'll be 3rd down. They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here. He's going deep for Brown. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a 1st down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
It's 1st down right now.
So it looks like the offense isn't going anywhere. They're going to go for it on 4th and 7. They'll try and throw for it with Jackson. And he's got his man, Marquise Brown. That one good for 13 and a Raven 1st down.
I remember in pregame when we were talking to him on the field and he took his gloves off and showed us his fingers. A few misshapen ones in there, and now we know why, trying to catch those types of bullets.
That was a dart. Yeah, even for a talented receiver, those are tough to hang on to. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here, and that'll make this a 2nd and 13. Now it's Jackson. It's brought in here by Willie Snead. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson rolling to his left. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
These type of plays are backbreakers for a defense. They thought they had him hemmed in, thought they were going to get him on the ground with the pass rush, but were unable to do so. He gets away, picks up a big 1st down, and sets up 1st and goal inside the 10.
And running room hard hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down. Here's second and goal, operating from the 8-yard line. And he held on to it, but he probably shouldn't have as they get him behind the line. No score after one on EA Sports. Now Jackson dancing to his left. And down he goes. The 49ers get there. Nick Bosa with a big-time sack on third down. It's a loss of 7.
Third and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open. Nowhere to go with the
your head's about to get put back in the damn box again.
So the field goal there caps what one.
Yeah.
Well, Carter, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones and get you to the end zone and get you 6?
And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line.
I'm bad, big dog. Come on. Get put in that damn box again, nigga.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And this is a unit that, to be frank, doesn't look like they've woken up yet. I mean, a punt and a turnover on their first 2 drives.
And I think the game's starting to take shape a little bit now. And I'm going to take it into the basketball world. When you're having trouble scoring or moving the ball in basketball, what do? Get it to their best player, right? Find a matchup, create it, exploit it, and try and move the football.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. Good yardage as he rumbles for 24 and a first.
Here we go. Like 80! Hey, check Mike 57. Hey, tight.
Now Mostert. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
He ain't gonna do shit with it.
Show it up.
Here's the former Raven fullback, Kyle Juszczyk. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38. He can muster only a yard there, and they'll be left with a third and very short.
Here we go. 180! 57's Mike 57. Let's go, defense.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
That's quite a spot there for his first carry of the game, but obviously they had plenty of faith in him, didn't they?
No question about it. And here, why not go with the fresh legs? Able to push forward, pick up that first. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
11.
Here's Mostert. And he's got some space here. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Raheem Mostert, 36 yards. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. And this is no good. He missed it. Not a good start here in the kicking department as this remains a 6-3 score. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. This fielded at the 2. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. From the gun, Jackson. That's into the hands of the tight end, Boyle. That throw good for 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Jackson steps away to his left. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And they'll get this to the 30-yard line before crossing over out of bounds. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25.
Damn, what the fuck are we doing?
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line. Here's Jackson to throw. It's caught by Mark Ingram. It's a gain of 7, and that'll make it 2nd down. Able to get 7 on that 1st down pass play. 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, they give to Ingram. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. 6 yards the pickup, and that's a 1st down. Ingram again, a 1st down carry. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. The business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
And he's got it. And they corral him just a couple yards shy of the end zone. Sets him up nicely. 1st and goal. It was a pickup of 14. They'll look to run with Ingram. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Ravens have retaken the lead. Solid job up front. Really just a solid job all the way around to get that one in.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run. End result, 6 points.
Touchdown. So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive.
He's checking. Crash. 21. 48 for Mike. Oh, yeah.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Marching in for the sack, Matthew Judon. Sacks a growing theme in this 1st half. This is 2nd and long. Mostert. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for 3rd down. I was pretty surprised there when they lined up to run it on 2nd and long, but it worked out for them.
It certainly did, and that requires some confidence, some fortitude, and a little bit of hope, doesn't it? You hope you catch the defense just right and break off a big run to help yourself out on the next down.
And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. They get the first. The decision to run on 3rd and medium winds up being a good one. Garoppolo on 1st down. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this 1st half. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down.
Here we go.
Throwing now is Garoppolo. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Here we go, here we go, here we go.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. This is Mostert. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run.
Well, fellas, here we go. 48. Hey, we don't like the 48 right now. Let's go.
Looking to throw. Garoppolo. That's complete to a speedy wideout Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 13-yard line.
Might as well
now
go
here's
for
a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
Might as well go for it.
So even though it's first down, here's the field goal unit on now to try to get 3 before halftime.
Yeah, to be honest with you.
And the 14-year trusty veteran able to knock it through. And that will tie things up as we head toward halftime. So they're able to make things level just before half and also leave very, very little time on the clock.
And I love the way that you phrased that. Brought a little soccer into it. And that's really apropos considering they just kicked a field goal to tie things up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just beat.
And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So thanks to the late field goal, we are all tied up heading to intermission. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. All even through one half of football as we get back underway in quarter number 3. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up.
Part of the thinking when you bring in extra tight ends, you're hoping that each of your guys gets those one-on-one blocks and creates a crease for your runner. You know what the converse is, though? You've got to win those one-on-one blocks, and when you don't, that's the result you end up with.
Now on 2nd and 16, Jackson being chased out left. And he'll get it up to the 12-yard line here. He'll wind up getting 4 there on his own, but it will leave him now with a third down situation.
56, right there, 56.
On third down, Jackson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
On the return, it's James. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. A great return there, bobbing and weaving his way for 31 yards. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. 180! Here we go,
Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Mike's 57. 57's Mike. You must be getting tired of seeing me. Hey, check Mike.
From the 44, Garoppolo. Now he's going to go deep down. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 44 yards, as his guys are able to regain the lead. Quarterback loves the receivers, but sometimes his best friend is that tight end.
Yeah, it's hard to believe, isn't it? Because we always talk about the guys out wide and how acrobatic they are. But that tight end, great sight lines, easier throws, they become a bigger and bigger weapon as the NFL evolves.
This time, the extra point up and good. And they will take a 7-point lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. A little track jump. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you've got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Ready?
From the gun, it's a run for Ingram. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the 1st down. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. On 2nd down, Ingram. And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10. And now Jackson will look to throw it. It's a loss of 14 that time. And it'll be a 2nd and long. Throwing on 2nd and long. Jackson, and an alley to run. A breakdown defensively there as the scramble is going to set him up with a much more manageable 3rd down.
Partner, as a quarterback, sometimes you just got to know when the clock has gone off in your head, it's time to go. Tuck it and get all you can.
7th play of the drive upcoming here on 3rd and 6. They go play action with Jackson. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. Eric Armstead, the defensive end, will get credited for the sack. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
Here we go.
50 seconds to Mike. 50 seconds to Mike.
On second and a yard, Garoppolo. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Patrick Onwuasor. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops.
Well, this is a defense that can confuse even the best of quarterbacks with their zone schemes. And here you've got a linebacker that's going to stay at home and just sit down in that zone. And this one basically comes right to him.
Put that motherfucker. No, I don't give a fuck. What that fucking pose? What that supposed to mean?
They'll run on first down. Ingram flashed the stick skills, but didn't get a ton from it. Stopped short of the 35. A gain of 3, second down. On second and 7, Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Sheldon Day busting through to get him for a loss of 6. Here's Jackson. They'll roll him out right. There he goes inside the 30. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
Let's go back.
That's the end of the third quarter with the score Huskers 16. Ravens 12.
On first down, it's Ingram, and he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3.
He was brought down by Jimmy Ward.
On second and 7, Jackson steps away, and he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20.
So many times we talk about having good eye discipline when you're playing defense, making sure your eyes are in the proper place on a given play. Looks like that discipline came to the front there, didn't it? They were able to hold him for a short gain when he took off running.
The Ravens on third down, lacking much success, just 2 for 7 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. He can run for it, and he will. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, that'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. One man in the backfield, that's Ingram on 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. Call it a gain of a yard as they get a little bit closer here. It's 3rd and goal. Jackson looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. To throw is Jackson, and this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Seth Roberts there to make the grab, and the Ravens have once again taken the lead. Big 4th down conversion for the score, and the defense, that is a tough pill to swallow.
Big time for them. How about them just deciding to go for it on 4th down? And, oh, okay, forget the field goal, because that looked like an easy 3 points. Yeah, you might have had a defensive
Oh,
breakdown in there, but they pressed the issue and found a way to get it into the end zone. Give them big credit for that.
And they'll take it back to about the 19-yard line.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack them here. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 18 yards, first down Niners.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
Now a handoff looking right. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
Again, they'll run it with Mostert. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short. He needed 2, he got 1, and that's going to leave him with 4th down at a yard. And no move to get the offense off the field. They'll stay put on 4th and 1. They'll run it with Coleman. And they're going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Kyle Shanahan, an offensive mind, but his guys stopped up short. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still a long way away from kneel down time. So
Jackson hit, and he lost the football. But it looked like a Raven was able to get in there, and they will indeed keep the possession. So they escape, so to speak, maintaining the football. Defensively, though, opportunity miss.
It definitely was because that's all defenses talk about. Getting the football and either advancing it the other way or just getting possession and turning it over to their offense. That can be a little bit deflating. You're exactly right. A lost opportunity.
What's wrong with him?
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. They go play action now. Jackson escaping the pressure right. He's going to take off with it. Oh, no, he lost the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that 1st down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
And this would have been intercepted if he could have gotten the feet in. He didn't, so it's incomplete. Boy, that one really could have turned this thing upside down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown.
My horse to the hometown,
bro. Out in front.
It'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now.
Put his damn hands in a
Looking
foul.
what you're facing. I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside of 2 minutes.
You only can pick one, big dog. The choice is yours.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. You can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
This is fielded at the
Hey,
top
we
of
were
the
talking
10.
all that good shit just a second ago. Watch this.
And good starting field position. They'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
Boy, hitting. They hitting. Got his ass in a box.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
Boy.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Garoppolo to throw. Looking for his running back.
He is right there, run out of bounds.
No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Didn't get a damn yard to save his
on the
ass.
right side of the flat of the swing pass.
And didn't we have a discussion with their staff about wanting to get the backs more involved in the passing game? Huge emphasis for this game, but obviously the defense had other plans and really made a nice play.
And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. He'll get a dozen there, and it's a 1st down, 49ers. Now Garoppolo. He's going to let it fly. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
What's going on, Mike?
The intended receiver,
What's
Marquise
going on?
Goodwin. And that'll bring up
Got your ass in that box.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10.
I talked that shit you were talking earlier. Get him.
Man open, it's Goodwin. And he's going to be taken down with the 1st down at the Ravens 42. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops here with 46 seconds left to play. Back to throw, Garoppolo. Now a desperation throw deep downfield, and that is incomplete.
Wow.
Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. Definitely desperation time. This just looks like, hey, throw it down there, hope that your guy can make a play.
You want him to make a play, but if not, maybe you get a pass interference call, and you know in the NFL, that's a spot foul. You get all that yardage. That would be a big play.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo, and that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
This defense is continuing to contest every deep ball that is thrown downfield.
I give him the benefit of that. He trying.
Eventually, that becomes man-on-man, and you've got to trust yourself and go up at that moment of truth and make a play on the football.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off here by Jimmy Smith, and he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line.
Obviously disappointing, but you had to go for broke here, down 2 scores. So that forced you to make some throws you definitely wouldn't want to make. I think this interception is going to pretty much write an end to this one.
He's going to fire this thing deep right sideline, and that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it.
Broke his damn ankles. Get the ball on me. Broke his damn ankles. He broke his motherfucking ankles.
Here's Jackson. On the move to his left. He may try and run for this. 8 yards that time. Able to take off, and the result is a 1st down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. I ain't mean to hurt nobody. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. He'll buy some time right. Jackson hit, and he lost the football. And now this is scooped up by the 49ers. And he will bring it back. It's a fumble for a 49er touchdown. This defense, Charles, they needed some
Hey,
type
you
of
think
a
he gonna
spark
come
to
back?
help get them back in this game.
He
They
made
just
my
got their
nigga
spark.
Farmer red
No
back
doubt
for a
about it.
TD.
You
You
know,
think he gonna
that's
come
all they
back?
discussed. How can we get ourselves moving again? How can we get our team going? This definitely
20,
qualifies.
26, 23. Well, he trying to go for 2. You think he
Here
gonna
we
come
go
back?
now as we get set for a big two-point
Fourth
conversion.
quarter was 0 seconds on the clock. You think he gonna come back, Canoes?
They're going to try and run. And he'll
He
get
got
in
20.
for the 2
He
points,
got
and
two.
in so doing,
Well, he
cut
done
the
went for the
deficit
2-point
to 2
conversion.
points.
Think he gonna come back, big dog? He only
At
had
least
0
at the
seconds on the
very
clock.
end, there's something to take away. They lost the game, but got in the end zone, got a 2-point conversion as well.
Damn right.
In the end, you still
Tell
lost
him
the
get the
football
fuck
game.
off
You still
my
lost
damn
the
field.
game, but maybe they were just capitalizing on the flow.
That man
at the
was
end,
talking
right?
that-
You scored
that
the touchdown.
beloved.
Keep the momentum going.
Good
Go
shit.
for 2.
I'm
Maybe
telling you.
working on something for down the road. As you
You
said, it
can't
doesn't matter.
stop
You
it.
lose the game, but you
Can't
finish with
stop
a
it.
touchdown and a successful 2-point
Some
conversion.
sort of a building block.
Yeah, something.
He can't stop a damn thing. He talk crazy. Hey, when I
That'll do it
picked,
for
no, you
us.
should have
For
prepared
Charles
for it.
Davis and all our hardworking crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, find us on Twitter at EA Madden NFL. With that, we say so long from Santa Clara.
I ain't mean him doing like that. I ain't mean doing like that. Hello?
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this a jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad in pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more desto. Hit your throw and I'ma catch those. Mexican, don't make pesos. Hit your sauce on the play store. Never save
I
no
play
gain,
against.
though.
You wanna play canoe? Hey canoe, I ain't mean to hurt nobody. He told canoe, he gonna send me the invite. He made me do it. He made me do it. He made me do it. That nigga gonna disrespect the box. He gonna disrespect the box. Put his ass in the box. That nigga, hey, he's all crazy. He ain't help me win that. Hey. Hey, them damn blocks. It took a team effort to win that. Talk crazy. Then why you ain't win then? Motherfucker quarterback there and do all that. Them boys were blocking. Them damn boys were blocking. I can't hear you, big dog. I can't hear you, big dog. He's sitting on the bench, coach. He's sitting on the bench. Pass him the invite, canoe. That man is sitting on the bench. Hey, kick his fucking ass. Hey, right on San Francisco, fucking damn stadium, big dog. How you said get right? I ain't mean to do it to him, big dog. I ain't mean to do it to him, big dog.
I ain't gotta shut the cell off cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad be pesto. If you wanna come, let's go.
Tell.
Nowhere special.
I ain't mean to do it to him, big dog.
Hit your door and I'ma catch those. Mexican, that make pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number save, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Put numbers on the board, let them keep the score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, bullet point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in the bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man,
I'm
check the
telling-
wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man,
Get up
ball
in
like
there.
this, man, Lord. Pass the big scam, but he stretch your distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, run it up, run it up, run it up, round it up, count it up. Hey, 100s and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she wanted like me cause I like she can count on him. She tried to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. It can certainly get loud inside this building, and just a few moments ago when the Vikings were introduced, it was downright shaking in here. They're set for football as the Vikings get ready to do battle with the Arizona Cardinals. Dan Bailey now to put the ball in the air, and we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line.
What playbook they fucking got? You don't want to pause it. Fucking playbook they got here. I ain't lying.
Oh, you don't like that playbook?
Nice and all that. I can make it work, man. Don't worry about it, big dog. I'm gonna make it work. Don't worry about it.
Sound like Andre. I ain't lying. Sound like Andre. Why ain't looking over there eat? I got one of them damn, I got a muffin.
I thought
A muffin. You know, a little muffin you eat.
I thought that man was gonna get on you, big dog.
Yeah.
I thought Canadians was gonna joke on you, big dog.
No, for real, right now.
Nah, you remember what he was saying yesterday? I thought he was about to say you were eating chicken shit. Hey, what that man was talking about chicken shit yesterday. I thought he was gonna say that. No, he said you were at the. I ain't gonna say it, no. That's what that man said though, for real, no. I ain't twitching it up. Man said you went the root. Man, with the damn bird shit gonna produce chicken shit. Yeah, man.
Murray now on first down. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. It'll go as a loss of 3 right away, and it's second down. So after the sack, they'll come up on a still manageable 2nd and 13. The throw over the middle, taken in. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. Murray to throw on 3rd and 1. And he's got Fitzgerald. And they finally do get him, but not before he reaches the 27. A big-time play there by the Cardinals. 42 yards. Throwing on first down is Murray. And he finds Fitzgerald. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. Here's the first carry for Kenyon Drake. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. Buying time to his left. Now he'll pull it down. He'll get 8 on the scramble there. It'll be 2nd and a couple.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
On 2nd down, it's Drake. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll bring up a 3rd down. Out to his left. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Now that's disappointing for the defense. They had the advantage, had excellent coverage all over the field, but they let him get away, scramble, and pick up a first down.
And he is in for 6. Touchdown Cardinals. David Johnson taking it in. And the Cardinals take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Zane Gonzalez on for the extra point. And the Cardinals will go up 7-0.
What the hell you said could for?
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This one taken from the 7. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line.
Don't talk my head off, nigga.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. The first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
His dad's going to get the same damn treatment.
That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Cousins gives
Sit his
way
fucking
to Cook.
ass down.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 1 yard, and it leads to a 3rd down. 3rd down, down to Cook, and he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. A loss of 1 yard, and it brings up 4th. On 4th down, they do snap it to Cousins. An ideal start defensively. They already have the touchdown. Now they get the stop.
Just like they drew it up on the chalkboard. Does that sound dated? Right? Am I out of touch a little bit?
It's all right.
All right, grease board, heck, computer, exactly what you want, though. Score on your first drive, stop them on the first drive defensively.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Open man is Kirk, complete. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy.
Murray fighting, lost the football, and the Vikings pick up the football. And he returns it to his own 18-yard line.
Look at that nigga in
When I see a play
slide.
like that, I come back to risk reward. I don't know about you,
what I
but
said, nigga.
is
Look at
it
that
worth
nigga
it
in
at
slide.
that point, whatever you're going to pick up, to either take the hit, and in this case, lose the football?
So should have gone down. I mean, hindsight's always 20/20, but that's the safe play.
You're exactly right. Hindsight's really never.
Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Do your little dance, dog. Do your little dance. I'm telling you. Do your little dance, big dog. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know what's wrong with him.
And this defense looking like they have come to play the pick six, and just like that, it's 13-0 early on.
Well, go back with me.
Cornerback, he said something about your defense. What, the defense didn't look all that good? The defense didn't look all that good.
Find someone to block them legally, stay on your feet, and they get it done. Touchdown.
So they'll get
that nigga forgot goddamn Patrick Patterson down here.
And now the kick is away. That'll be taken in the end zone.
You look at
Amir Abdullah, 30, 10, touchdown, Vikings. From end zone to end zone, it's a 106-yard return as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, he made the right choice by result, but a little bit surprising because now with touchbacks coming back to the 25 instead of the 20, when guys fielded that deep in the end zone, I think most coaches want them to take a knee.
Yeah, it's resulted in more kneel downs. Not right there. So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff. That's fielded in the end zone.
what are you talking about? Come on with down lead,
and
big
the
dog.
decision to bring it out.
You gotta stop. You gotta fucking stop me.
Only back to the 20.
Oh, you worry about the wrong thing.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You've got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. To throw is Murray. David Johnson here on the catch. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. It's a gain of 11 and a Cardinal first down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. After the sack on first down, Murray completes it to Fitzgerald. A good pickup there, 18 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. 3rd and 2, and here's Murray. This is Johnson, he's got it. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Murray going to lead his guys up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. First down, Murray. With a catch made by Johnson. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3. About 3 yards there to the 27. The Cardinals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. He can run for it, and he will. And he's going to get the first down as they bring him down at the 23. Give him 4 yards as he does it himself, and it's a first down.
That's great.
Murray now on first down. And he's going to be taken down back around the 35-yard line. Daniil Hunter, credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Murray now. Oh, now Murray has it stripped. Well, call it luck or skill, whatever the case is, they're feeling good about just keeping the football there.
Yeah, the biggest thing that they're calling it now, our ball. I mean, they don't care if it was luck or skill. Boy, the panic that jumps up in your chest when that ball's on the ground, whether you get it or your teammate gets it, just as long as you maintain possession, that's all you're looking for.
Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Murray's going to keep this himself on the RPO. It's complete. It's Fitzgerald. So they decline it as that will bring up fourth.
And I know that yardage and field position are keys to any game played.
Wow.
But you got to consider downs when you're talking about penalties. And they wisely did not take that one and made it fourth down.
And his kick is absolutely perfect. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A dozen plays on that drive that ends with the field goal.
Let's go ahead and break out some of the old chestnuts here, right, partner? Keep the ball in front, rally to it, and make the tackle, right? No big plays given up, no balls over your head. Bend, don't break.
Hold on. Chestnuts?
You like
Come
that
on,
one?
what does it mean, break out that just because you break chestnuts?
I'm not sure about that, but I'm just going with why they said that.
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just
He
shy
wanna
of
take
the
somebody helmet
35-yard
off.
line
The
at the
helmet
34. Here are the Vikings now to start
Peanut
their
butter
next
crackers.
drive. They
Bring your
trail
ass
by
here.
10, 17-7 as they come up on a 1st and 10. They start the drive with Cook. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets.
Tried. I
It's
give you
no longer
benefit of
that
the doubt.
old
Tried.
grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we get the artificial
Tried.
surface.
You
so the
tried,
pellets
big
go
dog.
up. Still a nice play by the defense.
The tally
Cards
there,
on
minus
point
2
tonight.
yards, brings up 3rd down. The Cards going nickel, an extra defensive back
Damn
out there now
Cards.
on 3rd down. They run, Cook. Cook with a 1st down and much
This
more.
nigga just let you get in now, dog.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 9. Nothing fancy there, a little smash-mouth football right up the gut on the dive, and it turns into a huge play.
You talk about the fastest way to the secondary. Right up the gut, as you described, and sprinted into the secondary for a long, long run.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Cook. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. So that run gets him about halfway home.
Yes, now 2nd and goal. The end zone beckons. It looms. They can do whatever they want. Full playbook. Run it again, or they can go play action and try and put it in that way.
On 2nd and goal, Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown.
Not playing on.
4 yards on the touchdown grab, as they are now just an extra point
call
away
me.
from making this a 3-point game.
Like 10 minutes or 15 minutes ago. Yeah.
Now Bailey to tack on
Call
the
me
extra
won't say
point.
nothing, so I try to call you back.
And this is up and good to make it a 17-14 game. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown.
Just join the party. Just join the party. Call me
That's
the game.
fielded in the end zone. And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. Will leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
Hey, wild dude. That's kind of wild, dude. I can't play it and talk at the same time. I can't do that.
Ready to go
All
with their
over
next
my-
drive, and
all
at the
over my
line, the
phone,
Cardinal
big dog.
offense. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kicker's
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Everson Griffin
How many
getting him
yards
once
lost?
again his 3rd
Sit on
sack
the
of the
outside line.
afternoon.
Sit on that.
Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Everson Griffin in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
All day, baby. All day. We coming all day.
A reminder coming up here at halftime. We'll ship you off to Orlando. Jonathan Coachman will have first-half highlights and analysis from a back-and-forth first half that we've seen. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. 3rd and long that time. He was trying to make something happen, but a little too risky.
Well, the field tilted on him, and what I mean by that is what you said, 3rd and long. Got to push it downfield to try and pick up the first down. Defensive backs live for this situation, and they took advantage of the young man right there.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. A good run there on first down, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, Cook. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and turn his legs for a really nice pickup.
And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Well, they had that one snipped out. Excellent run blitz. Stopped that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
They'll try to throw now. Cousins dancing to his left. He'll run it. He'll end up getting 5 out of that, but now they're looking at 3rd down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
That guy missed that damn hit. I'm going to take his damn head off.
And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. Working out of the gun, Cousins. And that'll be caught by Diggs for a Minnesota touchdown. Stephon Diggs. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings have taken the lead. And oh, he missed it. It's no good. And that will keep this a 3-point game. Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on first down, and it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops, and if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
On 2nd down, here's Murray. That's going to be caught by Kirk. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Out of the gun, here's Murray. And completes it to Kirk over the middle. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And that is no good. And this score will stay right where it is. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Both these offenses have been in fine form. What will the second half bring us as we are underway in quarter 3? And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 as he's taken down right at the 20. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. 7 yards there and a first down.
Boy, he does it at a high level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision. Straight ahead, peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going to be before they actually open. I think that helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5. On second down now, it's Cook. And he got half of what he needed there, 2 yards, and it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more. Cousins on 3rd and 2. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Perhaps they overthought this one a little bit. They've been running it real well on this drive, and it was 3rd and short, okay? They decided to throw the football incomplete. Yeah, they might have thought just a little bit too hard about that play selection.
Now Cousins. Open man is Thielen. It's complete. And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Back to the ground. Cook. The tackle is made by Rodney Gunter.
Nice job by the defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on first down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run. Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 12 yards there. First down, Vikings. Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. And to give this time to the tailback. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Give the tackle to Hassan Reddick. Throwing on second down. Cousins. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down.
And now offensively it's 3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always say, what's my motivation before a big scene? Right now the play caller's thinking, what have I done before that's worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. Now Cousins on 4th down. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch. On second down, Johnson. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. On play action, it's Murray. He finds his man Johnson. And he's going to lose yardage here. Back to his own 18. It's a loss of a yard there, and it's second down. Looking to throw again on second down. Murray rolling to his left. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down.
A gain of 6 yards.
Okay.
From the gun on third down, Murray. Caught on the left side, Fitzgerald. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the first. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down. Flush to his right. He'll have a first down past the 40. And he'll finally be taken down just shy of midfield. No one there to help out downfield, but no problem. Scrambling for 22 and a first. From the gun, Murray. Now he lets it go deep for Kirk. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinals. Christian Kirk, 51 yards. And the Cardinals have retaken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards as he'll get this only back to the 20. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And the interception last time on the opponent's side of the field, certainly not what they wanted.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in a good spot. Great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. From the 32 now, here's first and 10. From the gun, here's Cousins. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, but they need some points. They're trailing here to start the fourth. On the ground, it's Cook. 3 yards on the pickup. That's going to set up an interesting third and about 4 to go. The Vikings on third down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 4. They run it again with Cook. And that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. Not at all what they envisioned on third down, 3 yards in the wrong direction. Cousins now. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked up by the linebacker, Jordan Hicks. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
Okay, it was 4th down, but you still had time here in the 4th quarter. Instead, they make the decision to go for it on their own side of the field, and this ball winds up getting intercepted.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He gets this one to Johnson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. To throw again on second down, Murray. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. The Cardinals on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This time they face a 3rd and 2. He may try to... Oh, no, he lost the football. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Linval Joseph picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon.
This offensive line flat out cannot handle this pass rush. We've seen it demonstrated time and time again to the tune of 7 sacks in this game thus far.
To try again after the sack. Murray, complete. It's Johnson. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Hey, come on out here. Come get some. Come get some. Come on here. Come get some.
Throwing is Murray on 3rd down. Steps away to his left. It's complete to the tight end Connell. And for the moment, this will be a 1st down. But we have a marker on the field. Let's see if this stands. So a decent gain, but all for naught on the penalty.
It's too bad, isn't it? They were feeling pretty good about it. The only people celebrating, the guys who just gave up that play.
And he missed it. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. Now, this was still going to be a 1-score game either way, but still, that's a potentially harmful miss here in the 4th.
It certainly is, because if you consider that now if they give up a touchdown, they give up the lead. So he might be getting the side eye by the defenders coming out on the field now as he goes back to the bench after that miss.
Check.
Missed 3. I missed 2 field goals.
Two jet bomber. Hey, we're good. We're good.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Johnson's got it complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down, it's Cook. And this defense not giving him anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Cousins from the gun on 3rd. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. From the gun, it's a give to Cook. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. What that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
And the catch made by Johnson. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. This is Johnson. He's got it. Give him 6 yards in the 1st down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Completing it to the right side. Johnson. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down. 2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A give to Cook out of the gun. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. And he's going to be stopped up just short of the 1st down at the Cardinals' 17. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. On 3rd and 1, here's Cousins. And he finds Cook. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a 1-score game. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. They come up on a 1st and goal with this game still hanging in the balance. Into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. No gain on the play, and it's going to be 2nd and goal. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Cook. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. Back to throw. Being chased out left. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Olabisi Johnson there to make the grab. And the Vikings have once again taken the lead. Extra point up and good by Bailey. So it's now a 3-point game here in the closing stages as a field goal now can only tie it. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line.
Let's go.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They're only in need of a field goal, a decent amount of time on the clock. So tell me if I'm wrong. You don't have to be too panicked here.
No, not.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Defensively that time, they were in zone coverage. As a rookie QB, what lesson can you learn there?
Well, understand this. You saw zone in college, and the defensive backs reacted, but they don't react like they do on this level. So when they're in zone and they see the ball coming to them, they'll react at least a half a second faster. You've got to know where you want to go with the ball and be decisive with it. Otherwise, the end result can be something you don't like.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On the carry, it's Cook. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 55 seconds remaining in the football game. Here's Cousins. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off here, the 32. You got the slim lead late and the football, so why are you throwing it there?
Remember during the year when we asked one of the head coaches, if you're in this spot, why would you throw the ball? And he talked about trust in his quarterback and trust in his offense.
But still.
And then at the end he kind of went, yeah, not really a good reason.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A first down, a 16-yard gain. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. They'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Back to throw, Murray. He's going to let it fly. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Larry Fitzgerald was the intended target, and it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. To throw is Murray. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Xavier Rhodes with a pick. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. Here's tight end Clay, the intended receiver. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And this one all over but the shouting, you might say. Well, there's one timeout remaining defensively, but probably no real need to use it here.
Yeah, the only time they would use it, strictly for pride.
So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And you've got to say, CD, it was the defense who had a big part in the W.
No, without question. When you force 4 turnovers, you get to enjoy the spoils of victory, don't you? It's rare that you force 4 turnovers and lose a ball game. That's almost unheard of. They carried this one home. You talk about celebrating with each other and being in a position where going forward, all you think about is, let's get 5 next time. They're going to be on the hunt.
So that'll do it. For my partner, Charles Davis, and the best darn crew in the industry, I'm Brandon Gaudin. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Vikings as we say so long from Minneapolis.
Yes.
100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Hey, foreign cars, foreign seats with the foreign leather. Foreign number, put the card in the ATM in the sad era. Yeah, flex mode, this ain't Southwest, this is Jet. I ain't gotta shut the cell off, cause the iPhone don't got a jet mode. Bad being pesto. If you wanna come, let's go. We ain't going nowhere special. I just wanna see more Modesto. Hit your thought, I'ma catch those. Mexican, dummy pesos. Hit your sus, I'll replace those. Number saved, no name though. We need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number.
Yeah, wrist man, check the wrist man, got him hot. Ay, man can't ball like this, man. Lord, past the pig skin, but he stretch a distance. I'm talking a few 100,000 yards, you just on your 5th grand. Run it up, 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 count it up. Hey, hundreds and 50s and 20s, no 5s and no singles, don't count on them. Hey, she want it like me, cause I like she can count on him. She try to be nosy and hit up my ex, she like, girl, you can count on him.
Hey, hey, we need more, tell them we need more. Putting numbers on the board like I'm keeping score. Hey, 16 cars in my front yard. Hey, 30 on my wrist, while I point to God.
Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. Whole team counted, that's a big number. Big numbers, big numbers. 100 in a bag, that's a big number. Big numbers, blue hunts. Whole team counting, that's a big number. Big numbers.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. They do it big here in Houston, and a second ago it was a Texas-sized welcome for their hometown guys. They're fired up and ready to go as they get set to match up with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the former UCLA Bruin, Ka'imi Fairbairn, to get this one started. And in front of a raucous crowd, this one is underway. He'll bring it back to just about the 25, call it the 24-yard line.
Here we go. Line 8. Check 41.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A big chunk on the ground there, 27 yards. One thing that's great about watching him run, Charles, he doesn't hesitate. He got to the left side of his own line and just went.
So there's two ways to look at that. One, just absolutely unconcerned, just takes off and goes. But more the latter, I think, which is he has absolute confidence in the guys in front of him, the guys doing the blocking for him. He just takes it and goes with abandon.
second down, Elliott. And an alley to run. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. A first down carry by Elliott. And an alley to run. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. 12 more yards there and another first down. They've taken this opening kickoff and marched it right down the field defensively. Not much resistance.
And that's the point, because my admiration is for the guys moving the ball right now. They know what they're doing. Their plan is working. But I flip it over and watch and say, okay, what are you going to do to change things up? Because if you don't, they're going to put that ball in the end zone real soon.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be second and goal.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old-school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott taking it in. And the Cowboys take it all the way down the field and score on the opening drive. Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
They'll get 4 out of that, and it'll bring up a third down. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up the touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, you know, I mean, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
Now it's Watson, a bootleg. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Charles, already trailing by a touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points.
That backs him up 1 yard and brings up third down.
Well, I know it goes against the instincts of the person catching the ball because all you're ever taught is catch the football, don't drop it.
But drop it there.
Yeah, in that situation, dropping it would have been better. End up losing yardage, even though they completed the pass.
As good as a sack.
Yeah, how about that? Although they won't get the same credit for it, and it won't help them at contract time.
Now on third down, that pass knocked down in the backfield and incomplete.
But, partner, anytime someone tells me that fundamentals are leaving the game, I'm going to show them this play because they couldn't get to the passer. So what do you have to do? Get your hands up in the passing lane, and they batted it away on a third down attempt.
On fourth down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away. Back deep for the Cowboys, Tavon Austin. Taken from just outside the 30. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice and meetings talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
A big run that time by Elliott. 43 yards on the ground. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Prescott to throw it. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Well, they have to be loving this start to the first quarter.
Well, the way that they're going, I mean, you're talking about 2 touchdown drives already. They feel very confident and feel like they have all the answers in this game. They're 1 point away from going up 14-0. Maybe they press the advantage and go for 2.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll probably wish he'd reconsidered here. It will cost him 10 yards as he's down at the 15.
Well, conventional football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, with approval by the head coach, they give them full authority to go ahead and bring it out and try to be aggressive. Almost what we call the green light, red light theory. Green light means go, red light means stop. Looks like he had green on that play.
Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. On 2nd and 7, Watson. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And this is going to be brought back for a fumble return touchdown by the Cowboys. And give some kudos to the defensive coordinator, I think, here. They bring the blitz, they dial it up, and it turns into 6 points for them.
It's so nice to hear you actually give kudos to the defense. It is so nice. You're such an offensive guy like that. I love it. He dialed things up, and boy, a big play resulted for his guys.
Well, you like the credit to the defense there, right, my friend?
Yeah, do I ever?
Hurdles over him. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Houston. Will Fuller, 79 yards, as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter.
Well, since we don't have a rooting interest in this one, neither one of us want to see this one get out of hand too early. Here we are in the first quarter. That was an important response for them to score, already down 21.
Bill O'Brien with a call here. We'll go for 2.
24. 54.
A shotgun snap for Watson. And this is going to be intercepted. Able to get there and pick it.
It's interesting that when it comes to 2-point conversions, even heavy run teams tend to throw the ball in these situations. In this case, this one was intercepted.
Yeah, they weren't fooled. They were ready for the pass, picked it off. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 77 yards. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further. Forbath, the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. Forbath to send it away now following the touchdown. That's fielded in the end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. On first down, Watson. And he goes down. It's a sack. They get him back at his own 3-yard line. Leighton Vander Esch wreaking havoc with a sack. After the sack on first down, Watson steps away. Excellent work that time to get free, and for his exploits, he's going to be left with just a 3rd and 3.
Check. 53's mine. Check. 53's mine.
with the score, Cowboys 28, Texans 6.
Watch the run, watch the run.
He can run for it, and he will. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. He'll get a couple of yards on the keeper, but it's going to lead to a 4th down. Back to throw, Watson, forced out to his left. He may try and run for this. And he will get the 1st down as he's up to the 20-yard line. A gritty play there, put his nose down and got his guys a 1st. Now a 1st down throw, Watson. Dumps it complete to Miller. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. Up at the 29 now, they'll head to the line, 2nd and a yard. Here's Watson, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1.
Switch.
From the gun, here's Watson. Well, the 2 men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender is...
And now on 4th and 1, it's a fake. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. It's such a risky play there to fake it.
He won, big dog. You won, big dog. I'll be back.